Coach, the Broncos get their second sweep of the season and defeating Omaha over the weekend. Just kind of open with your thoughts on how you saw it go.
Well, we knew that Omaha would come in here and play very well. They split their first series against Colorado College. I thought our players played with a lot of energy. Friday night we got out of the blocks real strong and put them under a lot of pressure. I think our speed, our pace was real good and found a way to win that one on Friday night. And then came back Saturday knowing that Omaha would be better. They were disappointed with their performance, and they played real hard. We battled through that and then got a couple of quick goals from our gold unit there in a very short period of time. I thought carried the game, made some mistakes at times defensively, but again, Ben Blacker was very good for us on the weekend.
You have Colgate coming in, and they're one of the best defensive teams in the country. And so, how do you kind of game plan for that?
Well, right now they are the best defensive team in terms of save percentage, and their goaltender's goals against average is outstanding. I think he's at 1.37 or 1.47. It's interesting. They're a real young team, like we are. A lot of underclassmen play with a lot of pace and tempo, and they defend and work really hard. So a great challenge for us. Again, another ranked opponent coming in here. So we've been playing real tough teams this year, and they're another quality team.
This year, I think there's been 7 times where the Broncos have scored goals in under a minute, back to back. What do you take out of that?
Well, I think any time a team scores a goal, whether it's our team scoring or the other team scoring, you need to be alert. You need to be ready. The best time to score again is once you've just scored, the other team's maybe sitting back a little bit, and you got to go at them. By the same token, if they've gotten one, you know that they're going to come hungry again. You got to be ready. So it's that mental approach, obviously, making sure at the beginning of games that you're strong, beginning of each period, end of periods, power plays, PKs, and after goals are scored, you've got to be real alert.
Sitting first in the NCHC, and obviously it is November, but with such a young team coming into the season, how do you gauge where you guys are right now?
Well, Monty Porter, always our associate athletic director, always talks about is you are what your record says you are, and we're really pleased with our results so far. There's some games that we felt that we lost that we could have played better in, but you look at our league, you know the type of teams that we play against every night. To have our record at this point is certainly gratifying. And the key thing, Adam, is you qualified your statement by saying it is November, and we've got a lot of hockey to play, a lot of NCHC opponents, a real tough non-conference opponent in Colgate this weekend. So we just want to continue to play ball. But it's a credit to our players, the energy, the effort they put in. Our assistant coaches have done a great job, and we just got to keep pushing. I mean, you cannot take your foot off the gas at any time.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, the Broncos coming off a sweep of Omaha and a couple points for you on the weekend. The previous weekend, though, you didn't score anything, which was the first time that had happened this season. Did you put any pressure on yourself to kind of get back out there, or was it just nice knowing that Saturday win over Duluth, a lot of other guys stepped up?
Yeah, I mean, no team's going to rely on one line to provide offense throughout the season, even when our line is playing well and getting points. We have all the other lines contributing and doing well. So I personally wasn't worried whether or not I was going to get a point. I go in every game with the same attitude, same mindset. If I happen to get a goal or something, then I'm glad for the team. But if I don't, I'm just going to keep pushing, work hard, and good things will happen with the team that we have.
I asked Coach Murray about the 7 times the Broncos have scored goals in less than a minute from each other, and I think actually 4 of them have been within 15 seconds of each other. You've been on the ice for several of those. What does that feel like? What kind of boost does that give you when you can score that quickly back to back?
It's amazing. You saw it against Denver, down a goal or down 2 goals, score and then tie it up, and then right away score to get ahead. We kind of use that momentum to propel ourselves into the lead and eventually to win the game. And same thing with Saturday night. We scored 1 goal, and we kind of used that energy that we got from scoring that goal, build off it, got the puck deep, stayed within our system, and lucky enough, the puck bounced off the glass and right out front to Wade, and he put it in for us. So we kind of just used the momentum And I mean, at the same time, if they score a goal, you have to be ready for their momentum to kind of pick up. So it's kind of a give and take situation where you have to be ready when either team scores a goal, and you just gotta fight through and hopefully it'll come out on top.
You take on Colgate this weekend, and defensively one of the best teams in the nation, and their starting goalie statistically is the best goalie in the nation so far. How do you game plan for what you can expect to be kind of a tight defensive battle?
Just kind of play our game. I mean, I see our team as pretty offensive, so it's going to be a pretty good battle out on the ice. We're going to watch a lot of film in this upcoming week, see where we can try and beat them. I mean, we're going to try and outwork them. It's the type of team we have, get them down low, get pucks on net, crash the paint, and a lot of our goals have been scored within 5 feet of the net, and that's not going to change. So we know what we have to do, and I mean, with a good goalie like that, we're just going to have to do our best and try everything at him.
You know, your line obviously has been the most productive so far this season, and a guy like Dawson DiPietro, who played in one game, last year. What was the reaction to his goal on Friday night, where he pretty much passed it to himself through the air and got it and scored?
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. You see the guys bat it out of the air a lot, but not many guys have the mindset to bat it up and over top of the defenseman, then go chase it down and put it on net. I think it caught the goalie surprise, went through his 5-hole. I was behind him waiting for a rebound, and it never came, just went straight in the net. So I'll take that any day, but it was pretty cool to see.
Thanks, Colt.
Thank you.